The Nile River flowed, a ribbon of life in the golden desert. Near its banks, hidden within reeds, a queen lynx gave birth. This was no ordinary litter. One cub, larger than the rest, bore a marking like an ankh on its forehead. They called him Katesh, the marked one. Katesh grew strong, swifter than gazelles, fiercer than lions twice his size. His emerald eyes saw what others missed. His senses were sharp, honed by the desert wind. The pharaoh's scouts noticed Katesh's prowess. They brought him to Thebes, the capital. The pharaoh's battalion were the fiercest warriors in Egypt. They protected the pharaoh and upheld Ma'at, the divine order. Katesh, with his natural gifts, was trained alongside them. He became their symbol, their protector, their king. Years passed. Katesh led the battalion to countless victories. His name was whispered with awe, his presence a comfort. Yet envy festered in the heart of Motan, a captain who craved Katesh's power. Motan, a serpent in the guise of a friend, whispered lies about Katesh. He poisoned the mind of Hatshepsut, the pharaoh's most trusted advisor. Hatshepsut, blinded by Motan's deceit, began to doubt Katesh's loyalty. One night, under the silver light of the moon, tragedy struck. Hatshepsut was found murdered, the mark of the lynx's claws upon her throat. It was a lie, a fabrication, but the evidence seemed clear. Framed for murder and treason, Katesh was exiled to the unforgiving desert. Exile was a harsh mistress. Gone were the cool halls of the palace, replaced by scorching sand and howling wind. Katesh, once revered, was now a shadow, haunted by betrayal. He hunted to survive, his spirit close to breaking. One day he collapsed, defeated near a remote oasis. Two figures found him: Ram, a wise hermit, and Kanjar, a warrior with eyes as old as time. They saw the truth in Katesh's heart, the pain of injustice. Ram and Kanjar nursed Katesh back to health. They trained him not just his body, but his mind and spirit. He learned to control his rage, to temper his fire with wisdom. He discovered a new kind of strength within, forged in the fires of adversity. Meanwhile, in Thebes, Motan's treachery bore fruit. He unleashed Sifakh, a sorcerer banished to the underworld. Sifakh, with eyes like burning coals, promised Motan power in exchange for control of the battalion. Sifakh twisted the battalion's loyalty. He replaced their courage with fear, their honor with greed. The warriors, once proud protectors, became his puppets, terrorizing the very people they had sworn to defend. The life turned sluggish, mirroring the despair gripping Egypt. Crops withered, the sun beat down mercilessly, and fear choked the land like desert weeds. The whispers of Katesh were now uttered in fear, a legend twisted into a cautionary tale. The desert wind carried whispers of Egypt's plight to Katesh. He felt the disturbance in Ma'at, the cosmic balance like a discordant note in a harmonious song. The time had come for him to reclaim his honor, to confront the darkness that had engulfed his homeland. Ram gifted him with a shimmering scimitar forged from fallen stars. Kanjar presented him with a shield, its surface etched with the constellations, reflecting the strength of 1,000 warriors. Katesh was ready. With Ram's wisdom and Kanjar's courage etched in his heart, Katesh embarked on a perilous journey back to Thebes. He moved like a desert phantom, leaving no trace, his emerald eyes burning with the fires of a righteous storm. News of a swift, silent creature stalking the desert outskirts of Thebes reached the corrupted battalion. They trembled, a flicker of fear igniting in their hearts. Could it be their former leader, back from exile? Katesh arrived at the city gates, a beacon of hope against the encroaching darkness. He roared, a sound that echoed through the once grand halls of the palace, shaking the resolve of the corrupted soldiers. The remaining loyalists, those who had clung to the memory of Katesh and the true Egypt, emerged from the shadows. They saw the ankh marking, bright on his forehead, and they knew their king had returned. The final battle erupted under a blood-red sky. Sifakh, his eyes blazing with unholy power, unleashed wave after wave of corrupted warriors against Ketesh. The clash of blades echoed the chaos that had gripped Egypt. Ketesh, a whirlwind of claws and fangs, fought with the strength of 100 lions. His scimitar danced, each strike a testament to Ram's teachings. His shield, imbued with Khanjar's spirit, deflected every blow. Finally, Ketesh faced Sifakh. The sorcerer, cloaked in shadows and fear, hurled dark energy, but Ketesh was ready. He met each attack with courage, each spell with resilience. The battle raged for hours, a whirlwind of sand, steel and magic. As dawn approached, Ketesh, fueled by the love for his land and the memory of Hatshep, struck a decisive blow. The scimitar, bathed in the golden light of the rising sun, pierced Sifakh's defences, shattering his hold on the battalion. With Sifakh vanquished, the magic binding the battalion dissipated like mist on the Nile. The soldiers, freed from the sorcerer's control, looked upon Ketesh with shame and remorse. They remembered their oaths, their loyalty, their true purpose. Ketesh, scarred but unbroken, raised his head and let out a roar, not of victory, but of hope. The sound echoed across the land, signaling a new dawn for Egypt, one free from fear and darkness. In the aftermath, Ketesh, hailed as a hero, reinstated Ma'at, the cosmic balance. He rebuilt the battalion not on blind obedience but on trust, courage and loyalty. He never forgot the lessons learned in exile, the importance of wisdom and compassion. The tale of Ketesh, the Egyptian Lynx, became legend, whispered from generation to generation. He was a symbol of resilience, a testament to the enduring spirit that resided within every Egyptian heart. His legacy, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope could rise, strong and unwavering, like a lynx in the desert.